Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're diving into a high-stakes siege, a kind of biological hack that's happening right now at a microscopic level. And the target? Well, it's the most protected fortress in the entire human body, the brain. 98%. Just let that number sink in. That's the failure rate. It's the staggering percentage of potentially life-saving drugs that are stopped dead in their tracks before they can even reach the brain. For decades, this one number has been the reason that treating things like Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and brain cancer has felt, well, kind of impossible.
So what's stopping us? What's the big roadblock? The answer lies with the brain's formidable, almost perfect protector, the blood-brain barrier. Okay, so think of the BBB as the most exclusive molecular nightclub in your body. Seriously, its security is formed by these incredibly tight cellular junctions, and they are notoriously strict. They have to be, right? They're protecting our most vital organ from toxins and pathogens. So yeah, almost nothing gets past these bouncers. But here's the thing. This brilliant defense system becomes a huge, tragic obstacle when we're the ones trying to get something inside. For diseases like glioblastoma, which is the deadliest form of brain cancer, the very barrier that's designed to protect the brain, well, it also ends up protecting the tumor from our best medicines.
And here's where it gets even trickier. The cancer itself actually changes the fortress wall. It creates something new called the blood-brain tumor barrier. Now, you'd think a leaky barrier would be a good thing for us, but it's not. This leakiness is totally chaotic and inconsistent. It means a little bit of a drug might sneak in, but nowhere near enough to wipe out the whole tumor. And this is a huge reason these cancers just keep coming back.
So, with all our conventional drugs just bouncing off this chaotic wall, scientists needed a totally new strategy. They had to figure out a way to hack the fortress. And this is what's brought us into the incredible era of nanomedicine. We're talking about unbelievably sophisticated drug carriers, engineered to be way, way smaller than a single cell. These nanoparticles are designed to be the ultimate microscopic Trojan horses. They're literally built to sneak, trick, or even force their way past the brain's security systems. All right, so let's get into it. We're going to look at the three main systems that are leading the charge in this biological hack. You can think of these as the keys that scientists are forging right now to unlock the brain's defenses. So each of these systems uses a completely different and pretty brilliant strategy. You've got the stealthy pioneers, the precision architects, and the dual-strike powerhouses. Each one represents a totally unique way to solve the same fundamental problem. How do you get past the gatekeeper? Okay, first up, liposomes. Now these are kind of the old guard, the pioneers of the field. They're basically microscopic bubbles made of the same fatty stuff as our own cell membranes. This makes them absolute masters of stealth. They're designed to look like they belong, which helps them slip past the body's defenses while carrying their drug payload inside.
But we're taking it to the next level now. We're not just relying on stealth anymore. In some really exciting new trials, scientists are pairing these liposomes with focused ultrasound. The sound waves literally vibrate the cells of the barrier, prying them apart for just a moment, creating a temporary door for the liposomes to flood through. It's like a mechanical brute force hack, and you know what? It's actually working.
All right, moving on to our precision architects, polymeric nanoparticles. These things are incredibly versatile. Using materials already approved by the FDA, scientists can custom build them for very specific missions, controlling exactly how and when they release their drug payload. They're tailor-made. Their key trick is a kind of biological con job. It's called receptor-mediated transcytosis. Basically, they're coated with molecules that act like a fake ID. This ID latches onto a receptor on the barrier surface, fooling the guard cell into thinking it's a legitimate delivery. The cell then just dutifully gobbles up the nanoparticle and personally escorts it right across to the other side. So clever. And this is where it starts to feel like straight-up science fiction. Our third key isn't just a delivery truck, it's a multifunctional weapon. I'm talking about gold nanocages. They're pioneering a field called theranostics, which is exactly what it sounds like, a combination of therapy and diagnostics. So here's the crucial part. They do two things at once. When you activate them with near-infrared light, which is totally harmless to the body, these tiny gold cages heat up, killing nearby cancer cells directly through heat. At the exact same time, that heat triggers the release of the chemotherapy drug they're carrying. So they don't just deliver a bomb. They paint the target, confirm the location, and detonate a dual-action weapon all in one go. So, looking ahead, these strategies are about to get a massive, massive upgrade. The next-generation playbook involves pairing these nanoweapons with probably the most powerful intelligence on the planet, artificial intelligence.
We're now seeing AI being used to personalize these treatments on a level that is just mind-blowing. By analyzing enormous amounts of biological data, an AI can create a digital twin of a patient's unique blood-brain barrier. Then, it can run thousands of simulations to design the perfectly shaped nanoparticle to get through it. It can even watch real-time MRI scans during a treatment and predict exactly how the drug is being released. This isn't just medicine, it's truly personalized medicine.
But, inventing a key in a lab is one thing. Mass-producing millions of identical, perfect keys for every single patient who needs one, well, that's a completely different challenge.
And this, right here, is the final boss: scale-up. You see, the effectiveness of these nanoparticles depends on incredibly precise things, like their exact electrical charge and the number of those fake ID molecules stuck to their surface. Replicating that perfection not just once, but millions and millions of times for mass production, that is a monumental chemical engineering problem that we are still working hard to solve. So the ultimate question really remains. The science has done it. It's delivered these incredible keys that can unlock the brain's fortress. We have the proof of concept, but can we turn these lab breakthroughs into a scalable, accessible reality? Can we build a master key, or maybe a personalized key for every single patient who's waiting? That is the challenge and the great hope of nanomedicine today.